Here's how to become a great wrestler and only practicing 2 days a week. You're going to lift and practice on those days. So we're combining workouts because time is of the essence. So most people get overwhelmed and they shut down because we're so busy. So sure, is lifting weights 3 days a week best? Probably so. Maybe lifting weights 3 hours a day, 7 days a week could be best, but nobody's gonna do that either. 2 days a week is all you need to become a high school state champ or be knocking on that door and to become a college wrestler. 2 days a week on the mat. If you will just do this, you will be blown away. So, and this is on your own without a coach, because the coach is going to do what the coach needs to do. If you're in a high school, the high school coach is working cradles today, guess what you're working? You're like, I don't need to work cradles. So you got to do some things on your own. So this whole gist of this video is how to become great on your own and not have to put in 5, 6, 7 days a week. And hey, if you're like, man, I'm getting so good, I think I want to add a night of drilling. Go ahead. Or I want to go to the high school open mat, or maybe there's a middle school elite practice during freestyle season. Sign up. I'm not telling you not to do more. I'm just saying just do 2 days a week and you literally can demolish at the youth and middle school level, and you will be winning state titles in high school or coming very, 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 very close. But you know, you're just going to go 2 days a week, and in 3 months you're going to be blown away. And you do this for a year, 2 years, 3 years. See, now you're beating the best guys in America, right? You start hitting, you do this for 1 year. You have to stick it out. Most people won't even do this, and most won't stick it out. Sometimes parents say, what can I do? What can my son really wants to be? And I map it all out for them, but they don't do it. So it's like you actually got to do it, right? So it's like, this is how to retire 10 years early. Well, that's a good video and it got you all excited, but what are you doing, right? What's your finances like? You have to do, you have to implement, you have to execute, you have to write it down and make a sticky note and be pig-headed and disciplined and say, I will do this every week, and I will watch, and I will write that check, and I will get my house paid, and I will retire 10 years early. This plan, and I've looked it up, and this is a guarantee of how to retire 10 years early. You have to do it, just like the weight loss stuff, okay? So I'm not ranting, but I want you to know that your kids listening to this video is not going to get them to wrestle at Penn State, okay? It's just not. They have to do something. So your weightlifting is going to be about 45 minutes. That's it. Maybe less. It's just the core weightlifting skills, and I'm not going to go over that here. It's all over the internet for free. And I've got videos on our YouTube channel. That's number one. Number two, you're going to get 1 or 2 partners, and you're going to meet twice a week. And if you want to combine the weightlifting and the wrestling days, now you have 5 days a week, not to worry about it. If you want to do opposite, well, then you're going to be training 4 evenings a week. So from a wrestling standpoint, you're going to get a 12x12 mat. Don't get a 10x10. They're a complete waste of money. Spend the extra few $100, get a 12x12. Or if you can get access to the high school or a wrestling room. And then you're going to drill for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And then you're going to wrestle live for 45 to 50 minutes. You're going to put in 2 hours. So we're looking at about a 2.5 hour to 2 hour and 45 minute evening. Twice a week. You have 5 days a week to play video games and do homework and do other stuff. And parents, so 2 evenings a week, you're going to have to probably put a little time in here too, okay? So from a drilling standpoint, you can come up with a drill plan of your own. You can do that, or Online Academy would be a good place to start, but that's on you. It's on our website. If you want to look at it, you can. If not, come up with your own. That's cool. You're going to just map out the best 4 to 5 setups to your main leg attacks, high crotch double, single, low single leg, near arm far leg, fireman's carry. You can maybe add ankle pick on there. We need to have our secondary attack, scoring without shooting, right? Maybe a throw by, snap down, football grip the head, underhook throw by. Those are the main ones we focus on. You need to score from a front headlock, which is defense, and you need to score defensively when they get to your legs. That's 4 ways you score takedowns. So map out your drill plan there. Okay, there might be 12 or 15 different techniques. What are you gonna do on top? I think you should be a leg rider. You need a couple of tilts on top, 1 or 2 basic cradles. Not a whole lot. Okay, there's probably 12 techniques there. Bottom, okay. Now maybe something from a sit out. Definitely a shoulder roll. Other than that, we're standing up. There's like 7 stand-ups we cover at our dream season camp, our 14-day camp. And in our 5-day camps, we cover the main 4. So you want to have your knee slide stand up, your post tension stand up, which is waiting for your opponent's pressure. We're feeling what our opponent's doing. Then you want to have your tripod stand up. There's several tripod stand ups. Pick one. So now you have a plan, and you're just going to hit 5 or hit 10. Okay, Jonathan, hit 5 underhook throw by. It's time. Jacob, go. Jonathan, hit 5 more. Jacob, go. Okay, now football grip, pull down, go behind. Jonathan, hit 5. Let's go 5 and 5. Move your butt. Let's go. Go again. Good. Now we're on football grip, partner resist, dress or dump. That's one of our main secondary attacks. Nice job. Hit 20 of those, 10 each. Next, let's get on top. Let's give our legs a rest. Eastern roll, rolling tilt, clarion tilt. Maybe clarion lift if they're on their stomach. All right. We're running out of time. Let's just hit 7 of these each. Go. Good. Okay, now we're here. Okay, now we're back on our feet. And there's no talking. There's no explaining wrestling moves. There's no distraction. There's a little bit of background music. And you're just calling out drills. And I did this with my son when he was a little kid. I'd drink a cup of coffee, had a little radio going. Him and Tyler Ekman would come over. They went an hour of drilling straight. No messing around. Stay in a stance. And we didn't lift. I lifted with my son on my own. That was twice a week for an hour. Mind-blowing the improvement those guys made. So, and I actually think you can kind of get better without outside of a coaching. You know, I tell our academy kids, the ones that really want to wrestle big time Division I, I'm like, you got to be on the mat 4 days a week, 3 days a week with me and my coaches. 1 day a week is on your own. And if you can't come on your own, when I have competition camp, get on the mat on a Sunday on your own for an hour. The gym's open, right? Maybe you get to the high school, open mat. Coaches have open mat after high school. Don't just go there and hit your same old high crotch to a double leg and then go live. No, we got to work our stuff. Work your strengths, work your weaknesses, work the sticking points, work the new techniques you're trying to develop. And so you go there with a plan and a piece of paper, you tape it to the wall, and then that's how you do that. So, you know, I encourage our own academy kids not to train with me once a week, you know. And if you, because I think you need your own time. And we just had a training camp this weekend for our academy kids only. Two of the 4 practices were on your own. Now we were there helping and watching, but you got to work your own stuff. Now, that's usually the very skilled kids who kind of have mastered, you know. We have right around 78 wrestling techniques that we master. You know, our online academy is much more than that, but that's kind of the core hub of what we focus on at our Dream Season Camp, and that's in our academy also. So they're very skilled. But some of your kids have no business practicing on their own. But they need your plan that I just mapped out. They don't need to be doing half Nelsons and spin drills and jogging around a wrestling room for 20 minutes and then playing games at the end of practice and then getting 5 minutes of live wrestling. No, they need 45 minutes of live wrestling, right? So get 2 partners. One comes Monday, one comes Thursday. Okay, guys, we're going to bust our butt on this wrestling plan. Then we're going to grab this little weight room set we have and we're going to lift weights for 25, 30 minutes. you know, superset. It should only take 25 or 30 minutes if you're supersetting. Boom. High five, get out of here. I'll see you guys Thursday. We're on our way. So, you know, I'm a big fan of the fact that you can become tremendous on your own. It's just so easy to do. And you say, what about other partners and stuff? Yeah. If you can get into like our academy, there's a bunch of partners. You need that. But I'm saying right now you're doing nothing. And what can I do to help my kid? And maybe you don't even have a great club or program that things shut down in the off season, which is 8.5 months a year. 8.5 months a year, everything shuts down. So this is for you. If you've already got a famous academy to train at 4 days a week, you're probably not watching this. What about the other 99.9% of us who just are slipping through the cracks? This video is for you. So that's how I would do it. Good luck.